So yesterday video was on EVM, that is expected monetary value. So today we are going to see the expected opportunity loss, that is EOL criterion, expected opportunity loss. In the expected monetary value, yesterday's video we had seen that highest value we are supposed to take, or highest valued decision we are supposed to take it. But here in the expected opportunity loss criterion, we will have to choose. See here, according to the EOL criterion, the decision maker should choose a strategy with the minimum expected loss. When we say expected loss, or when we tell as loss, it must always be minimum. The loss must not be greater, it must always be less. So we are going to take the same example of yesterday's. The newspaper boy has the following probability of selling the newspaper. So he has a number of copies sold as 10, 11, 12, 13 till 14. Same example as accordingly the probabilities. So look here, cost of copy as usual rupees 3 and selling price is rupees 5. He cannot return unsold copies. How many copies should he order? Okay, so yesterday we saw it as how much expected profit has to be made. Today we are going to see how he can minimize his losses. So opportunity loss table, see, cost of copy is rupees 3, selling price is rupees 5. If he sells that particular newspaper, he is going to get 5 rupees, and the profit he is going to get rupees 2. So if newspapers is not sold, he is going to recover, or he is going to liable, or he will have a particular loss of rupees 3. So the loss is 3. If he sells the newspaper, the profit is 2, because the cost what he has purchased is 3. If he sells it, he is going to get rupees 2. Selling price is 5, but the profit 5 minus 3 is 2. Opportunity loss table. So possible demands 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, respectively the probabilities. 10, 11, how many newspapers are there? Depending on that, 10 to 14. 10 copies. So the demand is also 10. He has also brought, or whatever the stock he has is also 10. So there is no loss for him. So he got 10 newspapers and the demand was also 10. So it is 0. So the demand is 10, but the stock is 11. Whatever he has in his hand is 11. So but the demand is only 10. What is the loss? Rupees 3. The demand is 10. The possible stock is 12. So what is the loss? 2 newspapers he is losing, or 2 newspapers he is no, the demand is 10, but the stock what he has is 12. So two newspapers are waste. One newspaper cost of rupees 3. So 3 into 2, 6. So the next one is demand is 10, but the newspapers he has got is 13. So 3 into 3. So 3 newspapers extra, because the demand is only 10. 3 newspapers he has got extra. 3 into 3 is 9. The demand is 10, but the newspaper stock with him is 14. So how many extra newspapers? 4 extra newspapers, and one newspaper costs rupees 3. 4 into 3, 12. In the same ways you have to calculate. For 11th also I am going to show. The demand is 11, but he has got only 10 newspapers. The stock with him is 10, but the demand is 11. So 10 newspapers he sells, he gets rupees 20, but the demand is 11. How much he is going to lose? The profit 5 minus 3 is 2. So 2 rupees he is going to lose if he doesn't order 11 copies. And the next one, the demand is 11 and the 11 copies he is with stock, so it is 0. The demand is 11, 12 copies he has with his stock, 1 copy is extra. So how much he is losing? 3 rupees, because the cost of copy is rupees 3. Same wise you have to do with all the rest part. The next thing, expected opportunity loss, how it can be calculated? It can be computed by multiplying the probability of each of the state of nature with the appropriate loss value and adding the resulting products. Expected opportunity loss table. Same ways, demand 10 to 14, respectively the probabilities, possible stock, number of copies 10, 11 till 14. So you have to multiply 0 into 0.10, it gives a 0.0. 3 into 0.10, it gives us 0.3. 6 into 0.10, 0.6. 9 into 0.10, 0.9. 12 into 0.10, 1.2. Same wise, 2 into 1.5, 0 into 1.5, 3 into 0.15, 6 into 0.15, 9 into 0.15 gives us respectively. You have to calculate those copies with the respective probabilities, and you're going to get these values. So just simple addition, all this 0.00, 0.03, 0.08, 1.5, 2.4, add all this. So again going to get 2.75 is the minimum loss what he is going to get, and this 2.75, it is for 12 newspapers. So what strategy or what that boy has to do, the newspaper boy has to do, he has to order only 12 newspapers. So what conclusion can we come up to? The optimum cost level is one which minimizes EOL. In this case, the boys must keep the stock of 12 copies. So this is the particular working of EOL. This is the second criteria. Initially we are done with EMV, that is expected monetary value. Today we are going to deal with expected opportunity loss. The next video will be up to expected value of perfect information, EVPI, expected value of perfect information. Hope you have understood.